Hi guys, so today I'm going to try out these new items from Spellbinders. These were sent free of charge for my review and all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box are affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So of course, whenever I get items in, they do come just in a little, sample bag like this, and yours will come on a carrier just like Spellbinders always does. Maybe with some step-by-step if it's something that needs step-by-step, or some information, just depending on what the item is, and then some inspiration kind of pictures of, a way or two of how to use them. So I do place mine on this magnetic board just so we can see them a little bit easier. And so today I have some of the items from the new Yana's Blooming Birthdays collection. And I'm pretty sure pretty much everything is foiling in that collection, when I think about it. Really pretty. So I have the tiny sentiments and I have the skinny stripe background. I'll take it out of this package. I'm not sure why I left it in there, but so as you can see, this one is a big foil plate that, let me give you the size on this really quickly. Like I said, I misplaced my ruler this morning. It is just over 4.5 by exactly 5.5. So exactly 5.5 and just over 4.5 in the other direction. What I do like about this plate as I look at it is that it does have that extra, because if you're going to put this on an A2 size card, you need it to be 5.5 by 4.25, or a little smaller if you like to mat it into your card base instead of just having it straight on the card base. But I like that these edges are open so you can have a good idea of where your paper is, so you can align everything nice and straight. So that's pretty cool. And then these guys are so cute. It comes with a little die to cut it out. We have this little heart with like little dots kind of border. We have get well soon, just for you, I mean it, I love you, you are loved, from, with sympathy, big hugs and kisses for you. And she has other words, and maybe there's another die set. There's plenty of things in the setup that help you play with these things one way or the other, or however you like to do it. So what I'm going to do is grab some foil. I'm going to grab my foil press, because that's what I have. Obviously, these items are created for the Glimmer machine, but in the past I have used the foil press with these plates and with Spellbinders Glimmer foil, so we'll do that again today. Yana was nice enough to send over some extra glimmer too. So this is the matte gold, and then this is a set of a variety pack that has a few different colors in it, and I can tell you what those are. I thought it was written on here. Oh, I guess not. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so there it is. I know I had another pack that, yeah, so Starburst, Crimson Stars, Emerald Facets, and Prism. So pretty. So let's try it out and put together a card. Okay, so I already have this plugged in, and basically we just got to turn it on and get it going. So we have the on switch here. Actually turn it on here. For whatever reason, it has the two different things. And I'm going to use the medium temperature. It seems like that's what works best. Actually, I have a card here from the last time I used the foil press. This is the Rainbow Glimmer there from Spellbinders, and there it is. So I'm just going to, it's already warming up here. So I'm just going to leave it alone till it beeps, and we'll know we're ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this has beeped and it's ready, but I'm going to put it to the side, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, let's put it over here. Okay. Yes, I know you're ready. All right. So I have a piece of paper cut down to 4, because I do like my toppers to mat into the card instead of just being the same size as the card, but whatever you want to do, that's great. And then I left the length of it because that way I can do a hinge and just make sure my paper's straight. But if you want to cut it down to exactly the same size, you're just going to have to really, get it right on there and make sure you're in the right spot. So for me, I left a little space here that I can then trim off. And so I'm going to, oh, no. I was going to use regular tape. Let me grab some washi real quick. The reason I'm not going to use regular tape is because, oh, this washi is really weak too, is it's going to heat up and maybe it's going to get really sticky on you, So I'd rather use washi. It's a little bit weaker. And I'm going to use the matte gold. Just going to take this guy off. There we go. And the way I'm doing it with the hinge method that I learned from Spellbinders, we're going to put this down now, and it's a little bit backwards than what you normally would do. So just remember that. So basically, when you put this on your foil press or however you want to do it, you put the die obviously facing up. Then you're going to put your paper, let that heat up, and then you're going to put your foil on it with the pretty side facing down, because that's going to get pushed into your paper, okay? So hopefully you kind of remember that. So basically the silver, the side that's not what you want, should be facing you, and then you're going to put your paper on top. But since we're doing this backwards, because I'm doing it now, I'm putting the paper, the pretty side up to face me, because this is going to push it into your paper, and that's what you're going to end up seeing. So you want that. And then we're just going to put it down as long as this is. So I could have trimmed it down first, I suppose, before I did this part, but just want to make sure we have this tucked in there. And I'm just going to trim off this excess. Keeping too much excess will just, you know, help you have the problem possibly of overfoiling it. So you always want to just trim as close to the die as possible. And since we're doing it this way, we are going to heat up the whole sandwich. So let me bring this guy back, and we're going to do 20 seconds, because I think when I did 30 seconds the last time, I got a little bit of overfoiling, and I don't know that we need it. So I put it to 20 seconds. Again, I'm going to put the die down and let it heat up. Some people like to put the plate, let's press start. Some people like to put the plate on it, let it all heat up together, or you're supposed to just let it heat up like this, however you want to do it, but I'm just going to wait until it beeps. I'm not using the metal shim, I'm just going to use this plate and see how it goes. You don't want to put too much pressure. I always say with the least pressure that gets the job done, that's what you want to do. So let's put this on here and remove it and run it through, and hopefully that'll do. And when you're first starting out, if you are, you know, using different companies' items, you're going to have to test that out for yourself. Ooh, as you can see, I can see the lines here, so that's why it's a little thicker die. So I just always want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna need to do it a little bit more, probably a little bit longer, as you can see. I'll be right back. Let me get another piece of paper. Okay, so I added 25 seconds, and I have my layered up again. This time I use a smaller piece of paper just because. And we will try it again. So say you kind of have to experiment, especially when it's your first time using these kind of combinations. Okay. Oh, it came off anyway. Not bad. I think I'm going to be okay with this because I'm going to cover this whole area anyway, so not bad. But again, just keep experimenting with it. I will be right back. Sorry, I had to find a place to put that big plate that's a little nice and hot. Okay, so I'm going to try some words here, and I think hugs and kisses. That'll be a sweet one. And so we have the die. This is going to cut our sentiment later, but for now, I'm just going to use this guy. And I have this thing going. I think I took it back down to 20 seconds because this is a very small die. We don't need the longer time as a big die would take. And let me see, what do I need to get? Oh, I opened up the, I think this one's called Starburst, I'm assuming, because it looks like a starburst. And we just need a little piece. So let me cut this down. Again, to prevent from like overfoiling or any other issues, just cut as much as you need for that piece. And I think, oh, got it. All right. And I'm just going to use this beige paper. Let me put this to the side here. And so we can hinge this or however you want. I'm just going to leave it there because we are going to cut it out with a die in just a minute. It doesn't really matter which way I lay this on here. But again, since I'm doing it this way, your die is going to go face down into the side that you like, the pretty side. Because once this pushes it into your paper, you're going to be left with the gold. And I'm just going to stick that down. Okay, and now we're going to bring it over to our machine, turn it over so that the die is touching the heating element. And we're going to press start. I kind of have better luck is what I've noticed when the plate is on here heating up together, but you can do whatever you like. Some people like to heat up the die first, you know, for the amount of time that you need to do, and then add the foil, and then add the paper, and then top, and then go through. This is a little different system, a little different method. We have to put it all together because we're hinging it, but so those are just different ways. It just depends on you and what you find is best with your machine. Sorry that my machine is so loud. Oh, that's hot. That is hot, hot, hot. Okay, where's my little guy? Aww, hugs and kisses. Hope you can see it's kind of a small font. Okay, and then we're just going to cut this out. So let me clean up here and I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to find a spot to put that hot plate down. Okay, you know, I actually had to redo it because I was too close to the edge to make this center. So I just did it quickly again here, and I'm just going to cut this out with that die. Tape it down so it doesn't move. Run it through your machine, and I will be right back. That looks pretty good right there. I'll be right back. So we have our sentiment here. So sweet. And I grabbed some items from the card kit for March of 2021. Of course, the little flower spray, the paper actually came from that card kit too. So I have those. And I'm not sure if I'm going to pop them up and then pop this up too, or just lay that there and pop that up. I think that's what we'll do. And so yeah, these are just the die cuts, really simple, cute little thing we can pop down there. So I will keep experimenting and trying it out. Really, really sweet. I love the look of foil, and I try to use it more and more. Hopefully you guys will see more of those videos. Trying to think how I want this guy. I feel like that's good. Really sweet. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, lots of new foil, Glimmer foil dies there coming out. I'll have the links in the description box. And let me get some dimensional adhesive on this, and I'll be right back. Pop some 3D glue gel on the back of that, and I think I'll put this like here. Really sweet. And while my foil press was on and heated up, I did another background here. I'll probably die cut this one just for fun, but hope you can see it's this Starburst paper. Look how it gives that movement on there. Super cool. So yeah, have yourself a foiling session. Whenever it's nice and hot, do a bunch of sentiments, have them ready. Things like that. That's how I would work it. Just to always have that little extra pop that you can add to your cards. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now. Okay guys, I have a little minute to do a quick voiceover. Hopefully that'll help. I'm just showing you that I'm going to put a card together using that piece that I had shown earlier with that cream color with the gold sunburst foil on there, starburst. And I have that piece cut down to about 3 3/4 by 5, I would say. And then the gold piece I'm putting down now is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And so I'm just layering those up, gluing those together. And I'm just going to top that with a beautiful butterfly sticker from the March craft kit. And then a sentiment that I had read ahead and made a few sentiments. Like I said, just do a little foiling session and you'll have lots of things to play with later, ready to go. So again, just adhering that. And let's look at these gorgeous butterflies. I was just trying to make sure everything's straight. And after trying out a few butterflies, I just made a selection, and I'll get that off the carrier and stuck down. And then I'll pop up the sentiment. And that's as simple as that one is, and really pretty, really simple, and I think effective. Alright guys, so again, thanks for watching. I'll have the links in the description box, and I just want to come back and say hi and just finish up this card and just show you a little bit about how I put that together very easily. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye now.